We got a bunch of nostalgia mail. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what we have in store. And you can see the red fragile stickers everywhere. So those of you guys that have been here for a while might know who this is from. Sergio, address withheld. Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where artificial intelligence never existed. This show is run 100% by, well, people. And I make many mistakes. I have many flaws, but hopefully you're here for that too. Today is gonna be a lot of fun because I was planning to film a thrifting video, or a flea market video actually, outside, but currently it is raining. That's stock footage. I didn't get that shot, but you think I'm really gonna go out there? I'm from California. If I get wet, we melt. But since we couldn't do that, I figured we'd do a cozy video here inside the cavern. I have a bunch of mail here to open up. I'm a little bit behind on anyway, so this is a perfect time to get into this. If you guys don't know how this works, whenever we do our mail series, all of this mail came in from somebody who watches the show just like you. A beautiful person in this community, showing their support and helping keep this series going. So thank you so much to my man Sergio, who's featured in this episode, who sent all these packages in. You guys know him probably for a while now. He always sends in a ton of awesome, unpredictable stuff. If you guys are ever interested in sending mail, it doesn't have to be packages. It can be fan art. It could be just a letter letting me know how's life going. I do not mind no matter what it is, and I appreciate whatever it is. So the address is on screen. But without any further ado, let's sit on down and I'll give you the scoop. What's that stuff from the mail shoot? Nothing rhymes with loop, and that has to do with mail. Anyway, let's sit down. You know who would have figured out something that rhymed? A robot. All right, so let's move on this mail. Let's put all this mail down so that way we could go through it one at a time. I'm so pumped to see what we got here. This one's got some stickers on it. Like, I don't know, I think it's, what does that logo look familiar? It's like a gopher on it, but I don't know what that's from. Why is that bothering me that I feel like I know where it's from, but I just can't put my name on it? I can't put my finger on it. Let's see what this is. Total Drama Do-Over. It's one of the teams from Total Drama Island, I'm pretty sure. I was like, this looks familiar. I just don't remember where it's from exactly. So I love that about Sergio. He is like a true Comfort Cartoons enthusiast. Like, he is not here just for Spongebob. He's not here just for Nickelodeon. Like, he tried and true is an animation 90s 2000s fan. So let's see what we got here, man. Oh, and I already know where this is going. These things keep hitting me in the face today.
I'm gonna hit you on the head with a fish.
We got some DVDs. Literally, Sergio has completely Why are you so far? You know, I feel like we're closer than this. You don't have to be so far, okay? I got my cootie shot last week. But he has literally transformed our media collection. I'm gonna have to do an update on our media collection eventually here, but I see a bunch of DVDs. Let's go ahead and just get right into this. So already some stuff I see here that we do not have in the collection. Thank you so much, Sergio. Not only does he always send in awesome stuff, but he always has these like perfect protectors for them already too. So this is a bunch of Fairly Odd Parents DVDs, which surprisingly, a few of these I do not have in the collection. So I know for sure I do not have this Fairly Idol. This is where Norm the genie comes up with like a plan, of course, as always, to get rid of Cosmo and Wanda. But they have their own like American Idol parody within the show. I love how the judges is like this one fairy that always gets like memed on in the show. What is his name? But we got this one right here. We got Timmy's Top Wishes, Butch Hartman's favorite picks. We got Abracatastrophe, Super Spectacle, and we have Nicktoons Halloween. But this one I surprisingly do not have. And I want to say, is this not the last Fairly Odd Parents special? And that is Wishology. Absolutely iconic special in terms of Fairly Odd Parents. I mean, there's Chloe and a lot of stuff that comes after this, but I feel like in some ways, this is like, you know how some people say the true ending of, by the way, people that say this are the people that never really liked SpongeBob that much. They liked it when they were like 9, and then everything after that is like bad to them because well, they're not 9, so they say this. But a lot of people say that like, oh, SpongeBob really ends and it's not like good after the movie, which if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, whatever, you know. It's fundamentally not true. Steven Hillenburg was even on the show after that. He knew about Camp Coral. Like, this is none of that's true, but you can feel that way. I think in some ways Wishology would be that for Fairly Odd Parents. Like, after this is kind of when I guess some people would say they jumped the shark.
the shark like Weird Al.
But I would like to switch it to jumped the Lamborghini to shout out Kobe Bryant in Jackass. You think he really jumped that? I don't. I've always wondered. But keeping it going here, we have some more stuff in here. And some of this could have honestly been within the Ooh, what the heck is this? We have some freaking NES games. We have Sesame Street. Man, I didn't even know there was a Sesame Street. Sesame Street, Let Her Go Round, and Game 2, Ernie's Big Splash. We got Excite Bike. We got Yoshi's Cookie. Okay, now this is actually something unexpected and something I would love to actually play. We have Family Guy Back to the Multiverse on the Xbox 360. I actually played a ton of the Simpsons games back on the 360, but never played the Family Guy one. And the graphics in this look surprisingly good. I'm actually very interested in that. We have Crackdown 2, and this is what I'm saying. Like, there's no, like, I could not predict what is next if I wanted to. That is the power of Sergio. If you gave me $1 million, I would not have guessed there was Crackdown 2 in here and Excite Bike. But it's cool because we get to experience and share some stuff, nostalgia that maybe I typically wouldn't show on the show or even think about. Next up, we also have the freaking Game Boy Advance SP in here with this sick, like, lava style cover on it. What the heck is that? That is awesome, though. I remember these as a kid. What were they called? Like, dang, I'm sure they still get called that now. Skins? Like, where you get these custom wraps on them. I never did that with any of my consoles as a kid, but I'll never forget my friend as a kid, when I had friends. He had the Gal of Darkness Lugia GameCube, and I thought that I was like, dude, you're the coolest person I've ever met. That's all it took when you were a kid, you know? You're like, okay, this guy has a TV in his room. He's got a GameCube with the Gal of Darkness skin on it. He's got Nickelodeon East and West, so he can still watch Nickelodeon even when it's like 9 o'clock because he's watching it on the West Coast. That he's basically like a god. Shout out to Nicholas. There's also a charger in there too. And then, oh my gosh, dude, this is actually so cool. Wait, what, dude? Freaking the Game Boy Advance? And there's a Clash of the Anti-Hero inside of it? Dude, are you kidding me? That is way too freaking cool, man. Thank you. I'm almost like, I'm equally as excited, but like, this is the one that I had as a kid. This particular blue Game Boy Advance is the exact model I had growing up and brings back so many memories. Bro, and what are these batteries in here? I just want to make sure there's no battery corrosion. These batteries are like sponsored by the same company that made this freaking skin. That's so crazy. This is something I will cherish always. I do not have a Game Boy Advance like this particular style one. I only have like this SP style one. So dude, thank you so much. That is awesome. We have Nickelodeon, The Orange Years. It's a really interesting documentary. You guys should check it out. If you want to learn more about the beginnings and the foundation of Nickelodeon, it's a great documentary to watch. And it's not actually made by Nickelodeon, so it's not like, you know, paintbrush to look a certain way. It's like the reality of it, and it's really cool. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's the Clint Eastwood of Nickelodeon. We also have the Toy Story 4 movie collection here. This will be perfect to get caught up for the 5th movie here, where we get to meet Lilypad. You guys let me know if you guys are excited for Toy Story 5. I don't know, like, I wasn't excited for Toy Story 4, but I liked it. Toy Story 5, I feel like it's gonna be the same thing. Like, I was excited for Toy Story 3 when it came out. I was indifferent about Toy Story 4, and then I liked it. So I am kind of indifferent about Toy Story 5, but I'm sure I will like it. I'm a very easy person to please overall. So, especially when it comes to movies, 90% of the time, there's a movie that people don't like. I watch it, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. Next up, we got Stan Marsh here looking grumpy as ever. And this is from that same set. So I wonder if this package was actually like to go with one of the ones you opened up from him a while back. Next up, we also have Tolkien, which is just a wild, you know, very South Park-esque character. We have some more Game Boy, more SP games. We have WrestleMania, baby. Which, like, I know most, like, my knowledge is very limited, of course, but I know most of these guys, except for this guy right here. We got freaking The Ultimate Warrior, we got Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and then who is that cop up there? Like, who are you? I don't know. I'm sorry that I don't know him. I'm sure you guys are like, how do you not know freaking Paul Blart? But I just don't know him. But still, more power to him. I'm sure he's a legend. My knowledge is not what you should be basing your iconicness off of. of Mr. Cop Guy. What? I've never seen this before. Next up we have Avenge X. I've never seen this movie before. Oh, Angry Video Game Nerd X. I am aware of the Angry Video Game Nerd. I used to watch a couple of his videos back in the day, so this is actually 2 discs featuring 26 hours of action. The first 100 episodes of Angry Video Game Nerd, over 7 hours of special features, 6 commentary tracks on classic episodes for 1 player only. That is dope. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then we have Mousecapades. We're so icy and fun. We have Mickey Mousecapades as well as a RoboCop there. That was a wild box. You see what I'm saying? You never know. You never know with Sergio. All right, we have some small ones and then 2 big ones. Let's do the small ones and then we'll finish up with the 2 big ones. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you the type of person, like when you get a plate for Thanksgiving and like all your food is like put on one plate, do you like when they are all very separated, like your peas are separated from your mashed potatoes, your mac and cheese is separated from your mashed potatoes, your turkey is separated from your mashed potatoes? It's very important to keep his mashed potatoes safe, but everything is separate? Or are you the kind of person who doesn't really care if like the gravy leaks into your peas, or there's a couple peas in your macaroni, there's a couple mashed potatoes in your turkey? Do you care? Let me know in the comments down below. Just say I care or I do not care. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna say I don't care, and people in the comments are like, wow, these people are rude. Okay, so let's see here. This next up here, we have 2 PlayStation 1 games. We have Rogue Trip, which I've never played before, and then Twisted Metal 2. We have some Funko Pops. Oh, they're flocked. What the heck? I was like, I think I might have these, but I do not have the Shadow. We have a flocked Shadow who looks so good, as well as a flocked Amy as well. I want to say they may have came in a 2-pack or something, but honestly, the Shadow is so dope. That's like the one that I wanted the most. Thank you so much. And there's also this baby Luigi, baby Luigi Mario Kart. How do you even find protectors for this? Like, you have to just have like all the different sizes on deck and just know, okay, this will fit in this one. That's crazy. Hey, that's so well done. I don't know who did this one. It looks like it's signed by C. Reyes, 2027. This awesome Naruto canvas artwork on this little mini canvas. Has like glitter integrated into it as well too. A wonderful job on that. Ooh, what is this? Is it like a buildable set? Is this like a some kind of Lego South Park holding cell with butters in it? I have no clue. I'll have to check that out. Holy cow. That is such a unique and awesome item. So Sergio does like a lot of conventions and stuff like that too, and gets some really dope stuff signed. That is the most unique, awesome thing I ever heard of, dude. This is a teacup signed by Uncle Iroh from the Avatar series. We could literally fill this up with our own our own Jasmine Dragon house blend. That is so cool, dude. You know, that's going back here somewhere. That is like so unique. I put it right back here in the main shelf in the center. That's so cool. I'm gonna put like some Nickelodeon pins and stuff inside of it too. That is dope, dude. I will get a shot of it, of course, but that is amazing. And like everything's so wet. Like it's like he professionally packs, man. Everything's so perfectly wrapped too. Yo, is that how the boxes look in Japan? This is the Naruto. What game is this again? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. So I think this would have been in the US. It would have been Ninja Council 2. And you can see this is very much like midst of the Chunin exams. That is, man, I'm not gonna lie. The cases over in Japan look way cooler. So this is the Japanese copy of the game. That will just be going in my Naruto collection. Just the artwork alone is fantastic, dude. Thank you. That is beyond kind of you as always, Sergio. For sale and use only in Japan. Commercial use. Authorized copy and rental prohibited. You can't find this at Blockbuster, all right? Hey, and then perfect today, we have base 4 Majin Buu here. That is, I think Majin Vegeta might be in the back of my shirt here, but we have base 4 Majin Buu here, who is like the least threatening, but also like kind of in some ways one of the most devastating because he just accidentally just beats down everybody. I love that though. Majin Buu is such an interesting, fun character. And I always loved that his bottom looked like a dumpling. He's got a lot of dump in his trunk. Okay, next box here, we have a BMO wallet. Very cool. We have a Goofy Wishable here. Look at that. Look at that freaking sparkling jacket. It looks like Nick Cannon on America's Got Talent with all that bling. Oh, that is such a sick cover. We have Casper on the Game Boy Color. That is such a sick artwork. Like, my gosh, dude. That will be going in my Ghost collection. I know it's not Pokemon, but dude, I just love like all types of like Ghost related media. Like real Ghost, stay back. But I love like, you know, the trope of it in fiction, you know, Danny Phantom, Casper, you know, the ghost type Pokemon. Like there's so many, like, I just think it lends itself to such a fun storytelling element. So I gotta add that there. And then we have Toy Story 2 on Game Boy Color. Look at freaking zesty freaking Woody over there. What is he posing like this? And I don't know, like, I haven't even played this yet, and I'm telling you, it's so hard. Like, every platformer game on the game, like, I'm a huge platformer fan. Like, I'm standing on a platform right now. Like, every single game that I grew up with, like, I'd say, like, 80% of the games I grew up with, they were platformer games. Whether it be Xbox 360, like, I've always done those games, and I love that there's story aspects, little beat-em-up segments, but then it gets back to the platforming. But Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games are so hard. Like, they're so hard to play these games. But it does make it very rewarding once you get to the end. Spread your wings and fly to Al's Toy Barn and beyond. There's no time to lose, and then race back to Andy's room before he knows you're gone. As if that hasn't been the situation several times. I'm pretty sure he'd be okay at this point. He's like, all right, I'm done. It's all good. That's the most cursed thing I've ever seen, but I love it. We have the Shaggy as a truck. There's just so many parts of this that are so wrong. Like, if they wanted to do a Shaggy themed car, I don't think this is the way you had to do it. I really don't. We also have Scooby-Doo Classic Creepy Capers on Game Boy Color. This, man, I am going to be, like Sergio, like I said, he has given me an infinite amount of things to do. Like, I would love to play this one. Like, eventually I need to sit down and play this one, man. I'm still trying to get through the PlayStation 2 game, 100 Nights of Frights, or that one. But I'll get there. Hey, that's so awesome. Who would have even thought this is a thing? We have a Hot Wheel of the car from Dumb and Dumber. The Mutt Klutz. All right, and then we have one more folder here, and then we got those two big boxes to check out. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know this was a thing. 20 track, 20 racers. This is a Cars Driven to Win racing game? Sonic All-Star crossover, move aside. Cars? Are you joking me? I'm so shocked I didn't know this was a thing. And then these two, man, you're really unlocking a lot of memories here, Sergio. We have Scribblenauts Mega Pack. It looks like a DC tie-in, as well as Scribblenauts Showdown. I was like, I remember when Scribblenauts came out, like as a kid, it was on DS. I remember pre-ordering the game and being so pumped for it, because if you guys don't know how Scribblenauts works, you basically write out or type in whatever you want to come into the game to help you get through some of the obstacles. For example, if there's a huge cliff you have to climb up, you could just type in ladder. You could type in jetpack. You also could type in helicopter, grappling hook, anything you think of, you can add it to the game, and that will help you get along the game. And it's just fun, it's creative. And I remember pre-ordering the game, and like, they had this stupid freaking rooster hat that he's wearing as the pre-order bonus. And I remember being so hyped, because that was like when I started collecting, and I was like so hyper fixated on like pre-order exclusives. I thought that was just such a cool thing to have. So I was so pumped to get this freaking rooster hat. And then when I got there, I had pre-ordered it, and for whatever reason, my GameStop did not have the rooster hat. And a core memory was unlocked for me though, because the guy felt so bad, because like he could see how genuinely heartbroken I was that the rooster hat was not there. They had a drawer at the GameStop that had like all of these like leftover pre-order exclusives that were stuff that for games that like didn't have enough pre-orders, but they still had all of these like, you know, pieces that were exclusive items. And he gave me one of every single item in the drawer, which was like a box like this big, which for me as a kid was like this big. And it was like probably like 30 items that were pre-order exclusives for different games that weren't Scribblenauts, but that far exceeded my expectations, and I could live without the rooster hat because of that. So a super wild unlocked memory there. Thank you so much, Sergio. I love that, man. Thank you. All right, so now onto the big boxes. Let's take a look. I wasn't joking. This is remarkably heavy. 20 pounds. All right, what do we have in store here, though? I'm gonna go ahead and tilt it to the side here. It came with a little, look at that. How is that even working? Has a little kickstand. Oh my gosh, is this the hat? This is the hat. If we can find the picture, we'll pop it up on screen. Sergio sent us a picture of him at a convention wearing a Cartman hat. Just like, I feel like this is getting Batman's like cape or like freaking Thor's hammer. Like we got the official Sergio drip. Let's go. We also have some Beyblades. Okay, we have a Beyblade here, which is, man, this is from the OG series from what I remember. It's like a reprint, I think, on the old school series. We have 2 different Beyblades in the box right here. We have some Krabby Patties who unfortunately look like they did get melted, but heck, man, that's still pretty cool. Honestly, I'm in it just for the packaging anyway, so heck, I'll take it. We got the mixed Krabby Patties box. It looks like there's a lot of patties in here, but yes, unfortunately, this one's actually not melted really. We have this big box here by Frankfurt with this massive box of patties. They all have protectors too. What the heck? The complete series of Scott Pilgrim. What? That's so wild too. We got Scott and Ramona there on the front, and then you have all of the X's on there too. It's actually one of my favorite movies, but I've never watched or read the actual books themselves. That's so cool. We have another one of these slightly cursed, but very interesting Hot Wheels that are like made to look like the characters. Are these all different Krabby Patties, like in different setups here? I think so. If I could try to find like not melted ones, I will replace these because this is a really cool setup. I mean, this is just because it was probably at the post office and sometimes they have like no AC there and it can get a little hot. We have a pretty Patties box there. We have the regular Krabby Patties, the Krabby Patty Sours. Actually, the sours seem to melt less. These ones only have 1 melted. My mouth is salivating just saying sour Krabby Patties. They're so good. They're so unbelievably good. We have another mixed bag of the Pretty Patties. Oh my God, it really got like all of them all packaged up here. This one's still not melted too. This is the regular gummy Krabby Patty still in a protector. These ones aren't melted either. We have the Krabby Patties. What is this big one down here? I'm like so curious what this one's gonna be. Well, these are some books, some massive, absolutely massive books. Oh, dude, this is Akira. Let's see here. Let me get all this stuff out of here safely. Wow, so this is the complete Akira manga. Issue 1, 4, and 6. We have part of it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Sergio probably put them in another box, maybe in this other big one we got here. Either way though, man, that is wild. Like, that is so much to read there. What? The Astro Boy Omnibus #1. That is like, it's almost like, how does the spine even work when a book is that thick? Is that one issue or like the whole story for Astro Boy? Another game I didn't know exists. We have the South Park game on PlayStation 1. South Park The Stick of Truth, which I think I played South Park Stick of Truth, and the South Park Steel bookcase with the Coon and Mysterio. Or no, sorry, Mysterion, my bad, Mysterion. Sorry if I sound like I'm dying still. I still kind of am a little bit, but I'm getting better. Scott Pilgrim the movie here, speaking of it, there we have it. And then such a cute little set here of different little Lilo and Stitch figures. And then what is this here? We also have this little like zombie guy here with this trippy like brain that like sticks to the inside of the glass there. It gives you like Mojo Jojo vibes, and I'm not even sure who this is. And then what is this? This is a sketch by, the first drawing is autographed by Billy West. The second drawing, Tom Kenny. Did you draw these, Sergio? That's amazing work. So we have 2 artworks here that are done for characters in the Codename Kids Next Door. I know that Sergio is a big fan of Codename Kids Next Door just because of the fact that it's always on his packages a lot of time. I'm a huge Codename Kids Next Door fan too, and that is so cool that you got it signed by Tom Kenny, the Night Brace. That is a character that a lot of people don't even know probably that Tom Kenny actually voices, as well as Commander Cold. Like, the villains in K&D were so cool, man. I actually have a Night Brace holographic card that I would love to get signed. Like, you would think me of all people, I would bring something Spongebob to get signed by Tom Kenny, but like, honestly, I have so many things that are SpongeBob signed by him. I would take something like unrelated just because I think that would be kind of a cool experience in itself. And then we have Billy West character right here as well too. And then there's the photo. We have the iconic photo of Sergio there with Tom Kenny. He gave us Old Reliable. I don't know if this is the one, but it's still freaking close. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. I'm so interested on like if you did this artwork or if you had it commissioned there at the event. event, but either way, that is amazing work. Like, the details and just like how fluid the artwork is incredible, man. Thank you. We still got one more big package here. Let's check out that one. And as always, all I could really say a million times over is thank you so much, man. That is beyond sweet of you. I have, like I said, so many things to eat and do. Thank you so much, dude. Okay, and then for the final box, let's see what we have in store. And yet again, thank you, Sergio. It's always a fun time, man. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. I'm pretty sure he has more boxes in there, but it'll probably be another one of the normal, like, variety fan mail videos. But already something I'm so pumped for it. Are you joking me, dude? I was literally just thinking about this. The VeggieTales 10 movie collection. Man, I was just the other day, I was thinking, like, is there like a VeggieTales complete series or something like that? So for those of you guys who know, I grew up and like, well, I grew up, you knew that probably. Well, you probably haven't realized it yet. I haven't either, but in elementary school, I went to like a Christian school, not to get like, you know, all religious and stuff like that. I respect whatever you believe or don't believe. I love you, appreciate you, but that's where I went to school. We watched a lot of VeggieTales because there's a lot of like Christian values in the show, especially the early stuff, and I loved it so much. I'm not gonna lie, you know, being in Christian school, we had to watch a lot of not that interesting, not that well animated, like Christian cartoons, and some of them were pretty boring, you know, but VeggieTales was something I always looked forward to, and I remember loving the characters so much. And I was thinking the other day, like I said, I want to find like a complete series, because in my mind, I can't remember, is it a show or is it just movies? But this is at least something to just compile a lot of content in one. This is 10 different movies all put into one DVD. That is probably as close as it comes to getting like a complete series of VeggieTales. Thank you so much. That is going to be instantly used. Like this, I'm feeling sick this Sunday. I am watching me some VeggieTales. That is for sure. What else do we have in here? We have, oh, what? It's like I thought it was done, and it keeps getting cooler. We have the Dragon Radar, which made no sense to me as a kid, like how they had this device to find these. Like, good thing not everybody had these, but we have the Dragon Ball Radar here, and it looks like it actually is like, it's a game. 2 play modes, role play mode and game mode. Obviously it's all in Japanese, so I have to look into it more, but we have the Dragon Radar from Dragon Ball Z. Some more Michia. Let's see what we got here. Let's get all of this stuff, whoa, all this stuff out and unwrap it together. Let me see if there's any more DVDs. We'll go through all that stuff together. I've already had to build 2 new shelves in the Cartoon Variety Room for all the media that we've got in, but I am here for it. We are building the nostalgia media library. Like, we're working on our own 90s, 2000s blockbuster. So in this one we have, oh, man, like I love these complete series DVDs. We have Small Soldiers. I don't know if he sent this one because I got flamed because I said that like I had only seen the movie once, and I made a bunch of statements that were completely inaccurate to the movie because I really have not seen it many times. And when I did see it, it was a long time ago, so I have to watch this movie now that I have it on Blu-ray. We have the Batman complete series that was on Cartoon Network for a period of time. It's like he's in my brain. How do you know this, Sergio? Last time I was looking, like, because I do want my collection to be primarily animation, but there's a couple shows where I'm like, I just want to have them in this collection just because I watched those alongside it. Last time it was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The other one here is That 70s Show, and this is the complete series of That 70s Show on DVD. We got season 1 and 2. We got season 3 and 4. We got season 5. And we got season 7 and 8. We're not gonna give any time to who's on number 6. But either way, the show's amazing. What is this? This is a pack of Pokemon Banduki cards. English manual included from the Pokemon Center. So I guess this is some kind of card game, maybe in Japan. I'm not familiar with it, but so cool to see here. Just the cover art is so awesome. It actually reminds me of those like Pokemon mini comics. We have the Larry Boy! My man, that was my favorite character too. Larry Boy VHS, man. He was like the vegetable Christian Batman. He was he's so cool. The day the Earth blew up, which I failed epically to actually make it to theaters while it was available. I feel like in my theater it was there for like 2 weeks, so I did not get a chance to see this one. This is definitely a Sunday watch for sure. And I've actually never seen this movie before. As seen on Nickelodeon. So this is a Nickelodeon movie. Well, it's as seen on Nickelodeon, but it's not by Paramount. This is Mr. Troop Mom. I've never seen that with George Lopez. It looks artwork's funny though. That era George Lopez was particularly extra funny. This one he warns is a bootleg, but this is what I'm saying, like Sergio always gets these awesome bootlegs for shows that don't even have like regular releases. So this is Evil Con Carne. A lot of people probably don't remember this, but there's probably some of you guys that are like, oh wait, I kind of remember that. This was actually the show that came on before Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And then Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy came on, and I think they at some point were kind of on at the same time. And then eventually Evil Con Carne was no longer on. I don't know if it got canceled or just got discontinued, but then you still saw a lot of the Evil Con Carne characters in the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And this is definitely something I do not have. It has 22 episodes plus the Grim Adventures crossover. Dude, that is an awesome one. Thank you so much. Like, these are always so clutch, man. We have the complete series of Duck Dodgers. Like, dude, one of the most goated shows ever. Duck Dodgers complete series. And then 52 episodes, 5 discs of Speed Racer. It just keeps going. I literally just watched Muppets Treasure Island. I've not seen Muppets from Space. This is Studio Ghibli. I've not seen this either. Porto Rosso. I need to check that out. You know, so many people in the comments have told me about this show, and I've never seen it before. I pride myself on knowing and remembering a lot of stuff from this era, or at least now have seen it. But so many people are always like, oh, did you watch Word Girl growing up? And I've never, like, my PBS knowledge is only so vast, you know? There was like 5 big channels you could watch, you know, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney. You had WB, you had Teen Nick, you had freaking, if you're Nicholas, Nickelodeon East and West. You had Toon Nick. There were so many options that, to be honest, PBS was like a very rare choice for me to actually like wander on over to. So I've never watched anything from Word Girl, but this is Word Girl. It looks like a video game. Oh, and my mom's gonna be so hyped. This is one of her shows growing up, but I love the campy, like just the comfort cartoon vibes that this is. The complete series of the Berenstein Bears. There we go. Over 80 episodes. I didn't even know the show had 80 episodes. We have the best haunted mansion ever, which the new one's okay, but this one's just way better, classic. And then the Rush Hour trilogy. Like so many things that like, it's like we all lived the same lives. Like I've never talked about Rush Hour on this show before, but I've seen all 3 of them, and 2 of them I saw in theaters as a kid, you know? So it's like these anomalies in time that like don't get discussed on this channel, but then you like see it here and you're like, wow, like this was also a part of someone else's childhood. Like I know this stuff is, but like this too is just crazy, man. Thank you so much, Sergio. We also have a Funko Pop here, an old-fashioned superhero, a signed Gamma 1 Funko Pop, and man, that's not even it. There's still more in that box I forgot about. There's a signed pan here from Dragon Ball GT, an Eggo waffle toaster with a Eggo, a SpongeGar figure from Super 7, and then we have the Krabby Patty meal kit here. And this I actually have in the collection, so we'll be giving this guy away for free. This one is so cool though, an absolute banger item. Oh, and just in time, is this getting cold around here? And they're my size. We have the Rick and Morty sweatpants here. I love that color on them too, man. That is such a sweet color. There we go, man. Holy cow, Sergio. As always, my expectations are literally always 0, but he goes beyond what expectations could possibly be had by anybody. They're just always incredible stuff going on here, Sergio. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I say with every fan mail video, it's basically a video where we check out some nostalgic goods together, and you hear Marcus say thank you 100 times. So thank you again, Sergio. That is unbelievable. I'm so grateful, man. I am like I'm excited for everything, but I just cannot wait to start continuing to catalog these animated series into the collection. Like every single like 3 months, I feel like the need to collect physical media is ever more and more important as more things I like are getting harder and harder to watch. So it's so cool to be able to have them here and preserved in these complete series, man. Thank you so much. You guys show some love by hitting the like button on this video for my man Sergio here. We could not do this series without people like Sergio, so thank you so much again, man. If you guys enjoyed the show, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys do not miss videos down the line. If you're interested in supporting the show further, you can check out our Patreon or our whatnot down below. below. You can also become a member here on YouTube for many of the same perks that are available on Patreon. You can sign up for as little as $2 or $3 a month, and it helps immensely with keeping this show going. Thank you so much to our already existing members over there. But before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it! Alright, so on that note, thank you so much again, Sergio. Much love to all of you beautiful people for watching the show, as always. Thank you. Again, if you guys are interested in checking anything else for more comfort cartoons, Patreon, whatnot, eBay, all that stuff is down below. Go take a look. I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rat Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop!